A very good morning and welcome to this morning's edition of the Yes 101's Visual Radio for the Newsfirst team. I'm Jed Abdeen. We start off with a look at your headlines.
Newsfirst headline.
And in headlines, red alert issued for heavy rain in several districts. Relics scheduled to arrive at Sirasa, Vesak zone. 278 prisoners pardoned for Vesak Poya. Rishi Sunak announces UK general election for 4th July. Lukman nets hat-trick as Atalanta stun Leverkusen in Europa League final. And now bringing you your news in detail. In local news, according to the Met Department, the southwest monsoon conditions are gradually establishing over the island. Hence, the prevailing showery and windy conditions will continue further. Showers or thunder showers will occur at times in western, Sabaragamu, central, northwestern, southern and northern provinces. Very heavy showers, about 150 millimeters, are likely at some places in western and Sabaragamu provinces and in Kandy and Nuwara districts. Heavy showers above 100 millimeters are likely at some places in northwestern province and in Mannar, Galle and Mathura districts. Showers or thunder showers will occur at several places elsewhere of the island. Strong winds of about 50 to 60 kilometers per hour can be expected at times over western slopes of the central hills and in northern, north central, western, southern and northwestern provinces. Fairly strong winds about 30 to 40 kilometers per hour can be expected at several times elsewhere of the island. The general public is requested to take adequate precautions to minimize damages caused by temporary localized strong winds and lightning during thunder showers. And shifting your attention to more local news, today is a Vesak Poya Day. The day of the full moon in the month of May is the most sacred month to millions of Buddhists around the world. In his message to mark Vesak Poya Day, President Ranil Wickremesinghe said, "The Vesak festival is a profoundly sacred day for Buddhists worldwide, commemorating the Buddha's birth, enlightenment and passing." In his message, he said, "At this challenging moment, we as a nation should cultivate the same great zeal for enlightenment that Buddha exemplified to sacrifice today for a better tomorrow." He added that regardless of race, religion, caste or political affiliation, we must all unite to heal and rebuild our country. Meanwhile, the grand procession carrying relics will reach the Sirasa Vesak zone at Braybrook Place, Colombo at 2 p.m. today. The procession carrying the Sarvanya relics began its journey from the Kuragala Purana Raja Mahavihare on Monday. A procession carrying relics believed to be of Sariputra Mahamoggallana, the two chief disciples of Buddha from the Agrasravaka Mahavihare in Maligakanda, Colombo, will also arrive at the Sirasa Vesak zone in procession at 3 p.m. today. The public can begin venerating the relics at the Sirasa Namami Sirasa Vesak zone starting from 3:30 p.m. today. Visitors will have a special opportunity to venerate the relics today and tomorrow. For the next 3 days, the Sirasa Vesak zone will come alive with vibrant decorations, while visitors can expect to see beautiful pandals, lanterns and enjoy devotional songs and puppet shows. Adding to the festivities, the Department of Archaeology will also be holding an exhibition at the Sirasa Vesak zone this year. And moving your attention to more local news, 278 prisoners have been granted a special pardon ahead of Vesak Poya. Commission of Prisons Gamini B. Dissanayake says the prisoners will be pardoned today. The special pardon was granted by President Ranil Wickremesinghe. Meanwhile, the Department of Prisons has also arranged special visiting hours for inmates today and tomorrow. Commission of Prisons Gamini B. Dissanayake says visitors can only bring enough food, sweets and sanitary products sufficient only for one individual during their visit, adhering to all health protocols. These procedures are being implemented in prisons across the country. Up next is international news.
International news.
And in international news, Rishi Sunak has vowed to fight for every vote as he called an early UK general election for the 4th July. The PM made the announcement in a rain-soaked speech outside 10 Downing Street as he bids to win a 5th term in office for the Conservatives. Parliament will now be suspended on Friday before it is formally shut down on Thursday next week ahead of an official 5-week election campaign. It means there are only 2 days to pass any outstanding legislation, a move which will mean some of the government's measures will have to be abandoned. Up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
And finally in sports, Ademola Lookman scored a stunning hat-trick as Atlanta beat Bayer Leverkusen 3-0 in the Europa League final on Wednesday to win just the second major trophy in their 117-year history and end the German champions' remarkable unbeaten streak. Lookman, who struggled to establish himself in the English Premier League with Everton, Fulham and Leicester City before reviving his career in Italy under Atalanta coach Gianpiero Gasperini, struck twice inside the first 26 minutes before sealing the win 15 minutes from full time. The victory ended Gasperini's own 2-decade-long pursuit of major silverware as his side totally outplayed Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen after going an incredible 51 games unbeaten. With that, we wrap up this morning's edition of the Yes 101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I've been Joad Abdin. Thank you for watching.